Current CBSA President O'Gorman and suspended or on medical leave Min Doan, a senior executive at CBSA, have been caught repeatedly lying to this committee and other committees. In fact, the RCMP are investigating currently Min Doan's allegations that he deleted purposely tens of thousands of emails over a 4-year period. Are you aware of that, sir?
I'm aware of what's been said at committee about this, but I have no other details.
Right. And
Sure.
did you ever engage in that type of activity when you had access to your own emails after leaving the agency? Did you delete some of your emails?
Mr. Chair, I have always honored whatever information management, document management principles that were imposed on me by the government. So no, I have not inappropriately deleted any emails.
Thank you. Any and all emails relating to your communications with Min Doan or your communications with GC Strategies or anything in relation to the arrivecan or bottler AI would be preserved at the CBSA. Is that what you're saying, sir?
Mr. Chair, I've reviewed my emails and I have no evidence that anything has been changed or removed from what I remember.
Thank you. Now let's end this
emails.
speculation once and for all. There's fairly clear evidence on the record at this committee and other committees that it was in fact Min Doan who finally made the decision to select GC Strategies. Do you agree with that?
I would go back to Mr. Dewan's testimony, Mr. Chair, and he said
Mr.
he was
Dewan's-
offered a technical decision.
Sir, Mr. Dewan's testimony is rife with inconsistencies and outright lies. There is evidence from other witnesses, including written evidence, which clearly supports that there was one person who was in charge at the time at CBSA, and it was Min Doan who held that position and who ultimately selected GC Strategies. I'm asking you, sir, do you agree with that or not?
I do not agree with that.
Fine.
Aaron
The
O'Gorman had a hand in
RCMP,
it
as I
too.
said, are investigating this and a number of other issues surrounding the CBSA and other agencies. Has the RCMP contacted you, sir? Have they requested any documentation from you?
So he said
Mr.
no.
Chair, no, they have not.
Will you cooperate with them when and if they decide to talk to you?
Mr. Chair, absolutely.
The president of the CBSA, Aaron O'Gorman, appeared 2 days ago and was quite clear that there was only one casual employee contract that was offered to you, and that was in relation to the one-day contract that we spoke about. But that's not accurate. That's not accurate at all. In fact, you've received more than one contract since you left the CBSA. Isn't that correct?
Mr. Chair, the initial contract that occurred was for my appearance on January 18th. After we closed out that contract, I was invited back to OGO in February, but it didn't work out for scheduling reasons. And so that contract was restarted. So under her, I believe what she said, under her tenure, it's only happened once, and maybe it was just referring to me once, but in fact there was 2 separate contracts. And they're not, actually, I think I would just clarify, they're not contracts. I'm on casual employment status.
Did you, in fact, sign a contract in relation to your appearance today?
I signed a casual employment letter of offer.
Okay, and how much are you receiving?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh.
All right. Now, in relation to the
I like this guy so
documentation,
far.
you claim you only accessed your emails and your calendars. But again, that's not accurate because you had access literally to everything at the CBSA surrounding this scandal. Isn't that correct, sir?
I guess, Mr. Chair, notionally, I guess that would be the case. But
Right.
you've asked the department for records of what I've accessed, and I
Yes.
think you'll find it
Well,
underwhelming.
Ms. O'Gorman was asked the question 2 days ago, what documentation did you receive? She very curtly said, well, I don't know, you have to ask Mr. Osowski. So we're asking you. Isn't it true that Ms. O'Gorman actually furnished you with a number of documents in relation to your committee's appearances, including the statement of allegations against Mr. McDonald and Mr. Utano?
Mr. Chair, Ms. O'Gorman has personally not provided me with any information, and I have never seen the statement of fact or allegations against Mr. Utano or Mr. McDonald.
So if there were emails from Ms. O'Gorman to you, including attachments with documentation regarding the statement of fact against Mr. McDonald, Mr. Utano, you would disagree with the existence of an email. Is that correct?
Mr. Chair, I have no knowledge of any emails from Ms. O'Gorman
That is your
about
time,
the
Mr.
statement of fact or allegations.